The truth, now that would be a show. The ugly side of being a worship leader. Because it ain't always great.
Going at some point.
Oh, Lord. Okay. Buckle in.
Because that's the point. I mean, that's the reality. Like, the whole point of and concept of Worship Afterisms is to make worship leaders more human. Because I think what happens often, like you said, is we're always on because of other people's expectations. When I get off stage, I'm like, yo, no, my job was to lead you to the feet of Jesus. Right. Once you get there,
I'm gone. No.
I need you to dwell in your own.
I can't keep you at his feet.
But also like this whole concept that worship leaders now are kind of like micro celebrities, and people don't necessarily, they see them as humans, but they don't.
Well, we could talk about that. I was just thinking about that. Like, it's funny that every worship leader at some point becomes an artist, an artist.
Yeah.
And I think, let me say it like this. I think that there's room and space for that, but that speaks directly to intentionality.
Yeah.
Sunday morning, I'm not an artist.
Facts.
That has too much to do with me. Sunday morning, I'm a worship leader. And in that setting, I am a conduit between him and them.
Facts.
And it has nothing to do with me other than use me.
Facts.
And that's the only me that you're going to get. So I think there's, I'm not hating. I think there's space for the two.
Yes.
Worship leader, you're an artist, do that.
Yeah.
You can do that. But I think that has all to do with intentionality.
Yeah.
What am I doing in that moment? What does the moment require? Is it an artist's situation? Okay, yes, it is going to be about presentation and what I'm bringing to the table and artistry and all the stuff. But again, on Sunday morning, or not even Sunday morning, if I'm in a setting where it requires me to be a worship leader, it has nothing to do with my artistry and everything to do with my relationship.
That's facts.
So,
that's big facts.
All right.
I guess I should do the intro.
I was gonna say, like,
I'm just gonna get right on into it.
It's just me and the Lord. Nowadays I barely pray with my eyes closed. Don't wanna miss a second of this blessing. I tightrope. If sky is the limit I fly towards, then how far should I reach? Hit the mission survival. I sing a song to carry God wherever I go. This aphorism is an affirmation for high hopes. So wine toast to the Most High.
Well, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Worship Afterisms podcast. I am super excited to have this man on my couch. But before we jump into that, I just want to welcome y'all in and also want to introduce him. First of all, this man of God has already wrecked me. In the pre-show. We just had a conversation before this that y'all might get privy to, you might not. But it has been absolutely incredible already, so I'm super excited for what this conversation is about to actually bring. But Isaac, my man, who came to sit with me today. I just want to I introduce you guys. He's a worship leader over at Nexus Church. The first time that I actually met Isaac, I was actually singing at Affirmations. I think he actually seen me a little bit before that, but we officially met at Affirmations. Affirmations is just a worship movement that Isaac Cates started here in Kansas City. If you don't know Isaac Cates,
incredible.
Look him up. He's incredible. He's awesome. Dude's a genius.
Yes.
Combination of like classical music and gospel. Please, this is the plug, y'all. Go look up Isaac.
Go check him out.
But
check him out. Matter of fact, he has a song. He has a song that just dropped today from Affirmations. Rely on You. Go check him out. He's great.
He's amazing, y'all.
He really is.
It was with Callie Day.
Yeah.
See, you gotta do it. Do it.
It's incredible.
Go listen to it.
She's incredible. Oh yeah. Do it.
So I met him for the first time at Affirmations, and our conversation was kind of cool. I don't get a chance to actually hear how people often feel about their experience when they're experiencing me help them lead them to God. And he just spoke a whole word into me that day, and I was like, man, this is definitely gonna be a connection at some point. And like, I think this is like 2 or 3 years now.
Yeah.
Later.
Yeah.
And the connection has happened. But y'all, without further ado, I want to introduce Isaac.
What's up, everybody? I'm Isaac. I'm so. Let me tell you something. I am on the ride over here, and even as we were getting all set up and situated and coming in and all of that, it is a. People don't have to be nice. They don't have to be, mindful of you. They don't have to give you space, especially when it's their platform that they're sharing.
Big facts.
Like, they don't have to do that. And so I really am grateful and appreciative to be here.
Yeah, man.
I'm excited about tonight.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for the
show, man.
Thank you for the invite. I really
Absolutely.
appreciate it.
For sure. Well, Isaac, could you tell them a little bit about yourself and then tell them your worship story?
Sure. Sure. Well, I'm Isaac. I am a father. I am a son. I am a singer. I am a worship leader. Above all, I'm grateful. And I started singing probably, I've been singing as long as I can remember.
Come
on. My mother was, she sings, but not as much anymore, but she sang all my life. She sang in the church, was one of the lead vocalists in the choir, concerts, all kinds of stuff that she did. And so I watched her, and then my father, who has no parts of it. He's not looking for any stage to be on whatsoever. He sings too.
Okay.
And actually, can sing.
Just come from a family of singers.
Yeah. My mother and father, they both sing. And I have always loved music. I guess I'm eclectic like that, but he was always, the music that I got from him was always the good old school soul music, like real music,
yes.
I'll say. Real music. And then my mom was always, it was church gospel. And so it a nice infusion between the two.
Yeah,
yes.
for sure.
Yes. And so I would say that my style is a whole mix, really, that came from them.
Come on.
And then over the years, you learn your craft and,
Develop your own
become
thing.
yeah. And so that's been my thing. And as I grew up singing in the church, I never actually wanted to be in the front ever. I didn't want to sing. I didn't want no parts of it. I love music, but I didn't want to be the one holding the mic singing to everybody because I was scared.
I feel that actually, yeah.
I was scared to do it. Now I'm just nervous. I'm not scared to do it. I'm just nervous. That I don't think that ever has gone away.
Does it ever go away?
I don't think so. Well, I'm not afraid of it.
Okay.
Before, at the time, obviously, especially as a child, I was afraid of it.
There you go.
I'm not afraid of it, but I'm always nervous too. I was nervous coming here. Yeah, just full transparent. Yeah, I was absolutely nervous coming here. But I'm not afraid of it.
Not afraid of it that's good.
Yeah. But before I was like, I didn't want anything to do with it. No, I want to be in the back. I'm cool with being in the back. Matter of fact, let somebody else lead the song. But that almost always it was Isaac, you lead the song. I led my first song when I was 6.
Okay.
I don't even remember the lyrics to the song, but the song was something about the name Jesus is mighty sweet. Yeah.
Huh.
That's the name of the song. Something about my Lord is mighty sweet.
Okay.
That's what it's called. I don't remember the lyrics. Anyway, but led that song and, over the years, and then I come from a family of singers. So outside of my mother and father, I have cousins and aunties, and the whole family sings.
Just singing.
So even when I got together with family, even my family would always
push you,
put me in the front and push me. Yeah. Always. And I appreciate them for it. Like at the time, I hated it. Like, no,
don't do that.
I hated it. But hindsight being 2020, I'm grateful that they did it because I never would have did it had they not done it. So
because we need that push sometimes.
I'm grateful. Sure. Yeah. My fam definitely did that, and so now it's just now it just comes naturally now.
There you go.
But even then, sometimes I still like, no, I'm cool. I'll do the BGVs. I'm cool with it. I'll do that. I don't need to lead anything because I'll give you the same effort no matter what. If I'm leading or in the beat, it doesn't matter. I'll still give you 100%. So it doesn't really matter to me. But I also realized that I wasn't called to be in the back either.
That's facts.
It is what it is.
There's a lot of us that want to stay in the back, but God just keeps pushing you.
Yeah. He definitely gives opportunity. Now, obviously, it's ours to we either take the opportunity or we don't. He still leaves us with our choices. But yeah, I eventually just had to surrender to it and be like, oh, okay, this is Whether I want to or not, it doesn't matter. When you're assigned to it, it's not an option.
There you go.
So,
Well, what was the turning point for you for worship, getting into worship?
the turning point for me was really when I said yes to him.
Okay.
Singing in church doesn't mean I had a relationship with him or that I was even committed to him. It's what I did. It's just what we did. We went to church, and I knew the language, I knew the colloquialisms, I knew the behavior, I knew all of it. But it really was a form of godliness. It wasn't exactly godliness itself.
That's true.
So that's why I always, those. It's interesting, like, and this is no shade, I promise. Like growing up in church, I think it's harder to like when you want real relationship with him because you know all of the language and the behavior, and I know the response. If somebody says praise the Lord, what are you going to say?
Praise the Lord.
You know how to respond, right? And so, but that doesn't mean I have real relationship at all, not at all. And so I think what changed for me definitely was when I said yes to him, and meant it in a real way.
Yeah.
That's when it changed. It was like, okay, everything. I want everything you have for me, everything that you would have for me to do, I want that. And I'm in agreement with you.
Yeah.
And then I get away, I get out of the way of what I think.
Yes.
But what will you have me do? And so there's that.
He led you to worship.
That's
There you go.
absolutely. Because it was already in me.
It was already in you, yeah.
It was already in me.
That's so good.
Yeah.
God usually uses the gifts that are naturally in you for your purpose and what he wants you to do. That's so good.
Yeah. The thing that I fight the most is the call to preach. That's not, now, if you really want to know,
Talk to us.
I didn't come here for no confessional.
If you're gonna say it, talk to the people.
That's the thing that I probably fight the most though, is the call to preach. I have a word. So yeah, it's that. Pray for me.
Why are you fighting that?
Y'all pray for me. Huh?
Why are you fighting that?
I think I know music extremely well. That I don't. Not for real. And so it could be just, maybe I'm just too comfortable in that thing, but it's a tool.
Yeah.
The music doesn't go away. The singing doesn't go away. None of that goes away, right? It's a vehicle. It's a tool to the next thing. And so I think that's mainly what it is this I know and know extremely well. That on the other hand, I know to a degree, but not the ins and outs of that. And do I want to go through, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Do I want to shepherd?
I said preach. I don't know about no. Yeah, no, for real. That's the thing.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest. Yeah, that's
it. That's so funny because I had another question written out for you just about, because worship leaders so often we get mistake for having the one gift that we need is singing for the platform.
Oh no.
But there's other gifts that I feel like God gives us, and sometimes we miss it because of people are like reaffirming just the one gift. But what other gifts do you feel like God has put in you outside of like preaching that are useful for ministering and worship?
I know, and this was prophesied to me years ago, probably like 20 years ago. It wasn't actualized until later.
Yeah.
That I had carried two of the fivefold ministry. Okay, and I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
At that particular time, I was sure of the one, but I definitely didn't know what the other one was.
Yeah.
And it's one is a teacher, that I know. That came quite naturally, just even in all that I do. That made sense to me. The one that didn't make sense to me was functioning in the prophetic. That was the one that I didn't necessarily want.
Yeah.
Like, that's too heavy, that's too deep, it's too much, it carries too much weight.
Yeah.
But it all actually carries a load.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're going to say yes to him, it comes with a load.
Gotta count the cost.
But the beauty of it is you don't have to carry it by yourself. That's the beauty of it.
Y'all ain't gotta carry it by yourself.
You don't have to carry it by yourself. And we try, and we do at times. And then we wore out.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah.
But you don't have to carry it by yourself.
Talk to me about the worn out. Has there been a moment where you were like, man, I was carrying that by myself?
Yeah.
And I had to come to a realization of like, no, I need God's help
Yes.
in that.
Yeah. When I first took on being the praise and worship leader
Okay.
at our family's church,
Mhm.
I was probably like 22, 23, something like that. And I took on, it was needed. I had the gift, and I was saying yes and all the stuff. And so it was during that time when I first became, and I was learning a whole lot of things. And I take it back to that, because that's when I got the lesson. Oh no, I can't do this by myself, nor do I want to.
Yeah.
Because you take it at home, and it's in your relationships, and no, you just don't want to do that. It was a couple of things added to it. It was, I was young, new in it, and the praise team was my family.
Yeah.
I love my family. Y'all watching this, don't dog me. Listen, I love y'all. I love y'all. But it was with my family, and so I took, as I was sharing before, I took on the approach of, this can be a multifaceted thing where not only are we representing the church, but we're representing this family, and it's this family that's representing this church, and making it a whole thing, right? And that did not work at all. It didn't work at all, because there was no. What am I trying to say? There was no boundary.
Yeah.
That's what it was. There was no boundary. If I'm cousin at the house, we cousin in rehearsal, we cousin at the church, we cousin at there was no boundary. There was no differentiation between, here we are serving as the worship team to do this particular job. Yeah. And then we can be cousin, brother, father, whatever later. Yeah. Having that separation. What I know now is we don't blur those lines between the hours of, this is what we're doing, and this is the mission, and this is what we got to get done. And then after that, let's go get some chicken and hang out and chill.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
That's it.
That I carried. Yeah. The weight of it. Yeah. What I also learned is I had a certain discipline, because there was things that I understood where some of my family had been just singing for a long time, but functioning in this capacity, it was different. It wasn't just, and then also think about it, in a choir, you can hide in a choir. This is an ensemble of about 7 people. So you got to know your stuff. You got to know your parts. You got to know where we're going. You got to know, so it's a little more demanding than having a 20, 30, 40 voice choir that you can chill and hide in.
You can lean on other people.
Yeah, can't do that here.
No, you cannot.
So, and then on top of that, we're all here to break down barriers and set this table so that they can get this word. And so, it's all of that. It was learning all of that at a very young age, and trying to lead it. Yeah. And it was to my own. Listen, I finally went to the pastor, and the pastor was great. Love him to death. He was wonderful to me. And as I was telling him, hey, I don't think I can do this. Yeah. And every time he would encourage you, and yes, you can. Yeah. And hang in there and listen. And he'd give me something to get me through the next week. But then eventually I was just like, I can't do this no more. Yeah. Because it was too much. It was affecting. I was going home. I was frustrated. I was mad a couple of nights after rehearsal because somebody or some didn't show up, or Sunday morning we rehearsed, but we act like we don't know the songs. It was all kinds of stuff, right? Yeah. And so I stopped. I was like, hey, I'm not gonna. So then I thought, well, I'll just sing. Yeah. We won't sing. I'll just do it by myself. And that don't work either. That don't work either, because then it's read wrong. It upset my family. Like, wait, we ain't singing, what we doing? Yeah. And so it didn't do what I had intended it to do. But there's a lot of things that I just didn't know at the time that I had to learn. Now I know, but it was that I had gone through. It was all that where I had to get the lesson, and it wasn't pretty. It really wasn't. It's not pretty.
Pretty ever.
No, it was not pretty. But now it's it's different now. Yeah. Just because I know better.
Absolutely. So, like, what tools have you picked up, or what do you do now? And this is for a community. This is for people and for the worship leader that is actually in that position right now, and they're carrying things home, and it's starting to affect their home life.
Yeah.
Like, what do you do now to actually release that back to God after you've had a moment in practice that was like,
It's I would say it's definitely the boundaries. Really understanding and adhering to those boundaries.
yeah,
To say, in this moment, this is what it is.
yeah,
And then when we're done, we're done.
yeah,
It's done. I don't take it with me. I detach from it so that I can go and live and do whatever I need to do for the next thing. Because either rehearsal's over, or we've done the assignment, and we've accomplished whatever we needed to accomplish. We've met the objective.
yeah,
Now it's time to let it go.
yeah,
And that's really being clear about what you're bound. It's not just for me to be clear about them, but that I also set them. I set the expectation. If I'm leading the worship team, then the expectation is set.
yeah.
I've set it.
Okay.
And then I adhere to it. I don't set an expectation and then I'm in and out of it. I adhere to if I'm holding them to an expectation, I have
Hold
to.
yourself to it.
Come on.
Come on. Yeah. You definitely have to hold yourself to
Yeah.
that. For sure.
And then when it's time to be done, we done. Right? So I'm not worrying about what happened an hour ago or yesterday. I'm now refreshed for the next thing, because the next day's coming.
Yeah.
The next assignment is coming. The next Sunday is coming. The next rehearsal is coming. The next whatever is coming. So if I'm stuck on
What happened a month ago?
right?
Yeah.
A month ago, exactly.
Yeah. You gotta let it go.
That's it's hurt me as a leader.
Yeah.
Because now I'm carrying that then to my team.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
That's really good stuff, because I think even with me, and I've been at about 15 years now in worship, which is crazy to think about. I think I started off with no boundaries too.
Yeah.
And it's not really because I started off with family too. They were like close family, and you start with no boundaries, and we're all doing this for God, and we're in unity, and then that stuff messes up every time.
Every single time.
And then you learn, okay, I got to do the boundaries, but I also was the one that made the mistake of not being consistent with the boundaries, right?
Yeah.
But
I think that also helps, because then, I think in doing that and being consistent in the boundaries and all that also helps them to respect. So like if I'm always little cousin, no matter what, when I'm with my family, how do I change that in the moment? Because right now I'm not little cousin. Right now I'm the worship leader, and I need you to do whatever it is I'm asking, or whatever we need to do in the moment. So I think that also helps in the level of I don't think they would ever say, "Well, I don't respect you."
Yeah.
Right. I don't think they'd ever say, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think, but it is that to be like, I need you to respect me in this position that I'm in.
Yeah.
To do what we need to do. So I can't be little cuz or little bro or little whatever.
Yeah.
This is where we are, and this is who I am in this moment.
Yeah.
And this is who you are in this moment. And this is what we got to do together.
Yeah.
And then when it's all said and done, like I said, it's just setting the boundaries and then adhering to them, making it very clear. And then again, when you're done, it's all done.
Yeah.
So when we at the house and we chilling, I'm not Isaac the worship leader.
That's facts.
Right?
I'm Isaac's cousin.
Yeah. Yeah. It's what I do. It is indeed my vocation and a part of who I am. But in this moment, that's not what the moment's calling for. That's not what I am right now.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
That's really good. And I think that's practical, because I think we carry it.
We do.
We carry it like it's a personality, but it's not.
No, because if I need to be a worship leader right now, and that's what the moment calls for, then let's go. Let's do it. Because it's a part of who I am.
Yeah.
It doesn't get hung up on a shelf, or it shouldn't. It doesn't get hung up on a shelf or in a coat closet and say, okay, we'll put it on. It's Sunday morning. Let's put on the worship leader. It's just a part of who I am. It's part of who I am.
That's it.
I'm a father, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's all the time.
Yeah.
I'm a worship leader. That's all the time.
You're speaking good. I want you to talk to worship leaders a little bit more about what is. So we set the boundaries, right? But one thing that
which is a
I've
loving
seen-
thing to do.
Absolutely.
It tells people where they, you know what I mean? It's not a, people say set your boundaries and they can come off with this negative connotation.
Yeah.
That's a loving thing to do.
Absolutely.
With my children, there were boundaries set. And it wasn't because I was trying to be negative. It's because here's in which we're going to do what we need to do.
Yeah.
And here's what, and this is how we're going to interact, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Think about even with your children. You set boundaries and rules and stuff.
Yeah.
Not because you hate them, not because you're mad at them. It's a loving thing to do.
Absolutely.
It's a healthy thing to do.
It's a godly thing.
It's a godly thing to do. Absolutely.
For sure.
It sets boundaries for us. So
Absolutely.
look, you get out the boundary.
Get out the boundaries a
and
lot,
here we
though.
are. Lord, I'm so sorry. Forgive me. I know I was wrong. Why? Because you went outside the boundary.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's very much it.
Yeah.
Well, talk to me about what worship leaders should be doing throughout the week, because I feel like the whole comment where you said you don't just hang it up
Yeah.
and then leave it until Sunday morning.
Right.
Right. And I feel like I have experienced, but also made the mistake until I was matured.
I have to.
Right. Of like,
Yeah.
okay, well, I'm not here on Sunday.
Let me-
that up real quick.
And we outside.
My life.
And we outside. Yeah,
But
man.
what should a worship leader be doing to prepare themselves for leadership for a Sunday? Because there's a lot more that goes into it.
Yeah. I would say, so like at our church, we have an awesome prayer night on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
It is incredible. It's powerful. The Lord moves. It's great. It's on Tuesday nights for an hour. If I only did prayer night on Tuesday nights for 1 hour, and that's the only time I checked in and had a conversation, I would be missing something. Right?
Yes.
It's having a prayer life. But this is what's so dope about it. It's not, yes, there's moments where you're on your knees and you're prostrate and you're before the Lord and you're all the things, right? But
Yeah.
some of my greatest conversations, and I mean that clearly, conversations, is in the car ride from home to work.
Absolutely.
Some of my greatest conversations,
Absolutely.
greatest prayers, greatest petitions have been from house to work
Them
as I'm praying
conversations, man.
and talking. It's having conversation and him being really involved in what you do,
Yeah.
your everyday life. Just as I'm sitting here talking to you,
Yeah.
it's the same conversation. As I'm talking to you, I know he's with us.
Yes.
It's not, he's not absent, like he's not in the room. That's not it. So it's having a constant, anybody that you're in relationship with. I mean, let's keep it practical. Anybody you're in relationship with, any kind of, whatever ship you're on,
Yeah.
friendship, whatever, there's a constant communication and a constant conversation. Even if we ain't talked all day, I might text you and be like, hey, you good?
How you doing? Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or one thing we do, my close family, what we do is if one of us gets quiet, because some of them get quiet occasionally.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean something's wrong either, and you shouldn't first get offended by it. But what we'll do is we're like, hey, I'm thinking about you. You quiet? You good?
Yeah.
Yep, I'm good. Or I'm not, and whatever it is.
Yeah.
But it's always a check-in. It's always a check-in somewhere at some point. And I think it's that you can't just check in Sunday morning before you get to the church. I'm like, all right, Lord, have your way. Do what you do, and we're grateful.
Yeah.
It's because Sunday, in most cases, probably in all cases, in a I don't want to say a perfect scenario, but what should happen is Sunday is an overflow.
Yes. From what you've had all week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I get it. Some Sundays you pressing your way,
That's
and
facts.
and you like, hey, look,
I really
y'all
got to
be
his
glad
feet
I'm here
today.
today. The way I feel, I'm doing him a favor being here today.
That's so true.
Come on, man. Yeah, it ain't.
That is honest.
It ain't all, oh, Father, it's not that. There are many Sundays where you're like, man, look, if they'd say that one more time, if they do that one more time, I'm not about to. And then you got to get rid of all of that because it's like, have your way. I'm pressing my way to do what I need to do.
Yeah.
And it's not always, Father, it's not always I'm full and,
Yeah.
I'm running over in oil.
Sometimes it's empty.
Sometimes I'm empty.
Yeah. What's up, guys? This is your host, Chris August. Hey, I want to take the time out to stop and say thank you so much for watching this week's episode. You, our viewers, are such a support and help to our community. Also, if you haven't taken the next step and you've just been dating our community, go ahead and commit and hit that subscribe button. I promise you, you don't want to miss any episode this season. We have some huge things planned for you. Also, if you found that anything in this episode has impacted you, go ahead and share it with a friend. That's the way that we grow, and I promise you, your friends also can grow from this community as well. Also, if you're looking for ways to help out our community, we have 3 ways that you can donate this year. 1, our Share a Cup of Love donation. All of our guests get a special gift from the podcast community when they show up on our platform. If you want to get involved in helping out on that and pass the love on, go ahead and donate there. Also, you can check out our merch shop where you can find all of our merch products and our official logo products, as well as you can check out our Amazon wish list that will help this community. Now let's get back into this episode. Talk to you later.
Yeah. And he literally, I always think he moves the best. Now, in my experience, he's always moved. That's almost like, I'm not saying that I like that because I don't like it in the moment. I don't like the feeling of empty, but it is the most powerful services, moments, whatever, when I'm empty because I am wholly reliant on him to do and make the difference. Yeah. Because I already know I ain't got it. Yeah. I can even rely on the skill set. Yeah. I can't even do that. I ain't got it. I'm exhausted or I'm dealing with whatever at home, because that's another thing too with worship leaders, that what people think is we got it all together up there because it looks like it, but I'm fighting the same battle you fighting possibly. Yeah. Or I just got into a whole knockdown drag out before I left the house. Yeah. And now I got to go here and act like all is well until you lift your hands and let's give him glory in here. Aren't you glad? Aren't you glad?
Aren't you glad?
No, I ain't glad. I am the opposite of glad. Yeah. And yet you do what you got to do, and he makes the difference.
That's true. That's true.
Because he's good.
So true. That brings me. So every now and then I'll catch some other worship podcasts, like for research of my own, for making questions and things like that. But that brings up this conversation I was listening to, where the worship leader was actually discussing how do we posture ourselves in a space where while we're pouring out, we're also being filled. Because I think a lot of times worship leaders go and they pour out, right?
Yeah, they do.
But they forget to get the other thing where they're receiving from God while also pouring out. And I listened to it and I was like, man, okay, God, well then how do I become a fountain is pretty much what it is, you know? Mm-hmm. And because there's a lot of times that I know even for me in worship, I've poured it all out. I get off the stage, I'm drained. And I'm like, all right, God, fill me again. But how do I posture myself while also not being a distraction, right? Because my job as a worship leader is to lead you. Yes. But how do I lead and receive at the same time?
I think that's the $1 million question. I'll say this first. That's one of the I don't want to say mistake, but maybe if it is, one of the mistakes is if I'm leading worship, it can't be this devotional, because it's me and him. Yeah. And they're just watching me be in worship. Yeah. And we're missing the point here.
Absolutely.
Again, I'm a conduit. Yeah. Between him and them. I'm the filter. Yeah. Between him and them. That's what it's about. That's why I'm up there in leading corporate worship. So there's that part of it. Then how do I get filled while pouring out? I think what I've done is because it's that I know exactly where you're living in terms of you get done and then you're like, woo, I'm exhausted. Yeah. And you do be exhausted. Yeah. Like you do. Yeah. It do. You done gave it all away. Yes. And so by the time you get done and you sitting down, you're like, yeah, I'm a little tired. That was a lot, but it was good. Yeah. I think it's what you just said. It's the request. Feel me again. I really do think it's as simple. I don't think there's, I don't know that there's some certain antidote or form or whatever that you have to take to do it. I think it's as simple as I gave it all away.
Yeah.
Feel me again.
Yeah.
So that I have what I need to do it again.
Yeah. That's good.
Me being a fountain really isn't what it, he's the fountain.
Yes.
So when I need to be filled, I run to the fountain. I'm not the fountain.
Come on.
He pours through me.
Yeah.
And then I go back to get more.
Yeah.
He fills me, I pour.
Yeah.
I go back, he pours, I pour.
I'll pour.
He pours, I pour.
Thank you, preach. Okay.
So I think that's it. The idea of the fountain, I love it, but I'm not the fountain, nor am I trying to be.
Yeah.
He's the fountain.
Yeah.
I need to be filled again. I gave it all away.
Yeah.
Now I need to get filled again.
There you go.
I think that's it. I really do think that's it.
I love that.
Being clear about who's the fountain. I'm not.
I love that.
He is.
Man's preaching. Man's preaching.
No, that's just, I mean, I can't be a fountain because then I'm recycling my own.
Wait a minute.
I need fresh water, fresh oil. Fill me again.
We're not gonna touch on that because that's good.
Well, if you think about a
'Cause I
fountain,
read-
when you think about a fountain, the structure of fountain,
Recycle
what
what
it
you
does,
got.
it's not like this water. Now, obviously, the water. Now, look, I don't build fountains, okay? So don't dog me out.
me.
Don't judge me, okay? On the fountain making thing.
Yeah.
But you fill the reservoir or whatever, the water, and then the pump pumps what's there, right?
Yeah.
And you have your fountain.
Yeah.
But is it pumping fresh water every time it pumps, or is it pumping what you put in there?
Yeah.
Already.
It's usually what you put in there already.
And so then it's pump. I need fresh water, fresh oil. So I go to the fountain
That's it.
to get it, and then I pour.
That's it. I love that. Let's pivot a little bit.
That's what I think.
I love that. That's so good.
Well, that's what I know. I'll say thing. I know that's what I know to be true. That's what I do.
Make sure y'all go to the fountain.
I go to the fountain,
Yeah.
and I am not. I'm not trying to be a fountain
Yeah.
because I'm not.
I just want to be the thing that pours out and has.
I am
pouring back
the
into
vessel. I'm the vessel.
Yeah.
That's what I
I'm the
am.
mover. I'm the bucket that moves.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
it.
I love that.
Yeah.
Let's pivot just a little bit. Let's talk about, before we jump into our game that we've started in season 2.
Okay.
Ha.
All right.
Tell me about a funny moment that you've had in worship. It could be from
I had a lot.
young to.
Oh man. Let me tell you something. It's the words. I don't ever know the words. They'll tell you that. Listen, if you talk to anybody look, you go to Nexus Worship. I tell you right now, you go to Nexus Worship, you ask any of them, and they will tell you, all of them will tell you, Isaac, and these words. I don't ever know the words. Words will be, now if the words aren't there, I'll make up words too.
Yeah.
I'll write a whole song if the words aren't there, but if the words will be there, and I'll still be singing, I'm still singing something different. I promise you.
This is water.
I
Not
promise
well.
you. I promise you. I got glasses and everything. I promise you. My sister, she's funny. She goes, the words are there. What is the problem? I don't know. Yeah, it's the words. I always jack up the words.
That's funny because a lot of worship leaders are like that.
I jack up the words all the time. And then some of these songs be wordy.
Oh my God, CCM songs?
They're great songs, but they're wordy. It's too many words.
Oh.
So we hollering at lyrics. Lyrics, I need the words. Get them lyrics up. I need them quicker. Where's the word? Yeah.
Man, the first time I sang, I think the tag on it is 100 billion. The Hill song.
God bless you.
Oh my God. I was like, if y'all don't have them words, we gonna rewrite the whole song altogether. greatly gonna disrespect Hillsong.
The bill was we said 100 bill, the billion.
Yeah.
It is a beautiful. Now, if I can say this much, it is a beautiful, beautiful song.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful song. If I don't ever sing that song, I'm cool with it. This is a lot of words. It's a lot of words for the leader. It's a lot of words for the beat. It's a lot of words, but it is a beautiful song. But no, I'm good.
It's amazing. Yeah, I was like, okay, Hillsong, y'all do y'all thing, but like,
Do your thing.
Word is crazy.
It's wordy, and I'm already jacking up words as it is.
Well, you either gonna love or hate this game that we play in season 2, and it's called Good Save.
Okay.
At this point, most of y'all in our community already know what Good Save is, but for you, Good Save is based off of this whole concept that worship leaders don't ever remember words. So, like, the game is based off if the screen and the confidence monitor in which we so love actually goes off, how are you going to save it?
All right, I'll tell you a funny story. So I was with Isaac Case, and we were at a I can't remember the church we were at. Anyway, this just happened not too long ago, and we were singing, and the song that I was singing, I had actually went to lyrics before the service even started, and we were going over the song and saying, here's how it goes, whatever, and I'm up. It's time to sing.
I forgot it.
And I was in the verse, at the top of the verse, and they had the chorus up. Now, I don't know the song on my own. Like Gone Are the Days. It used to be like they didn't play.
Memorize it.
Put them lyrics down.
Yeah.
You don't remember this song. Get it in your spirit. Get it in your. Gone Are them days. You got a screen? You got the lyrics? All right, let's go. And I am. Yes, spoiled. You said
so we're spoiled for sure.
So I knew the song, like I knew the format of the song, but to be like calling out the lyrics and knowing the lyrics, didn't know them. And so I'm in the verse. They got I'm about to finish the verse. They got the chorus up, and I'm like, "What you do in that moment?" So I made it up. Yeah. I rewrote the song. Yeah. I made up my own lyrics. Made it make sense.
We're gonna do that often.
And
they got a lot of bloopers.
Oh man!
All through Instagram.
I don't
people
think
messing that up.
I don't think the crowd. I don't think the crowd knew, but definitely the Isaac and everybody else. We just laughing. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
We got through it, but I had to make them up quite a bit.
Well, that's good save. There you go. Well, let's start. Let's start with the first song, man. So I'll sing a verse. And then from that verse, you'll have 5 seconds. Like once I stop, you'll have 5 seconds to pick up the song.
Okay.
That work? You ready?
We're going to see. Let's see what happens.
Cool. Let's do it. I've got so much to...
And it's high.
Thank God for so many wonderful blessings.
And why so high? And so many open doors. I'll bring it down.
Come on.
A brand new mercy.
Come on.
So high. Along with each new day.
Yes, sir.
There it is. That's why I praise you.
Yes, sir.
And for this,
yes, sir,
I give you praise.
Yes, sir. See, he lead demonstrate. And he switched the key, y'all. No, he didn't switch the key.
Too high.
He just brought it down. I love that.
Too high. Oh, Lord.
I love that.
Okay. All right.
You got that one. That was so good.
Cool.
Come on. I'll put it in a lower key this time.
No, you're fine. Let's do it.
I'm a high singer.
Let's do it. You are. You are. I am in my mind.
But I'm a high singer.
I am in my mind, but I am not. I don't be understanding like these dudes be. I mean, they be all up in the rafters. I be like, I I wish I could, but I can't.
Use what God gave you.
Yeah, that's exactly what
That's
I
exactly
do.
it. You gotta use what God gave you then.
Falsetto, bring it on down. That's it. That's exactly what I do. Go ahead.
Cool. I think you'll get the next one.
Okay. Okay.
All of your problems, all of your pain, all of your troubles, you can give it to Jesus.
Okay. All of your burden,
Yeah.
all of your pain, even your struggle, you can give it to Jesus. Wrong way?
Yeah.
He won't fail.
Come on.
He won't fail. Yeah. He won't leave you. No, he won't fail.
Come on.
Is that
That's
it?
good. That's
Okay,
it.
okay,
That's
okay,
it. That's
okay.
it, Doc.
We sing that song, so I know that one.
Yes.
And I actually love that song.
It's a great song, man.
I was like, yeah, I know that one.
Man, he worships with Toby and Tommy.
I do. Hey, that's my
Y'all have
that's
already
my
experienced them in this season.
my girls. Yes,
They're
absolutely.
ridiculous.
They are
I
ridiculous.
actually seen a video of them singing that, and
They are ridiculous.
Toby is
She's
destroying it.
she's insane. She's insane. She really is. She is. I don't know how. I always, you know how some people just have the IT. They just got it
Mhm.
full
Yeah.
package. It.
Yes, that's her.
That's her.
Absolutely.
That's her. That's her. I've told her that many, many times. You just got it, and it is what it is, huh?
That's
So
true.
yeah, she's. Yeah, that's my girl. Yeah, that's my people.
The next one I found from you singing
Oh, okay.
on your Instagram.
Oh, okay.
So you could push into this, sing it how you want to.
Oh, all right.
Give them a little something to experience.
Okay, okay.
But ain't no need of worrying.
Yeah, I love that song. Yeah.
What tonight is
Yeah.
gonna bring.
Sing it.
It'll be all over
Yeah.
in the morning.
Yeah.
You take it. Come on.
Ain't no need in worrying what the night is gonna bring. It'll be all over in the morning. In the morning. It'll be all over in the morning. Yeah, sing it. In the morning. Yeah. Morning. Da-da-da-da.
It'll be all over
In the morning.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I love that, man.
Yeah.
You killed that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And it will be. It will be. The whole. If you take a look at if you take a look at the world now and
Yes, sir.
just everything that's going on, it really is. It's crazy. I was at a funeral earlier today.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what he said. Weeping endures for a night. Joy comes in the morning. Now, I preface that with weeping endures for a night. You don't know how long the night will be, right?
That's true.
It could be a real long night. But the hope is where you find peace and comfort is that joy comes in the morning.
That's fact.
Certainly. So we're in a long night, Doc. But I have hope.
It's getting long.
But I have hope. I have hope. Yeah.
Well, tell us what your worship afterism is.
My worship afterism is what I wish. You know, earlier I said how hard it was, how tired or exhausting I would be. I wish I knew that then I knew, But honestly, in this moment as I'm talking to you, it's not that. How rewarding it would be, actually.
What's that mean?
What I mean by that is it's work to do what it is that we do. It's not a yes, you're you can be honored and I'm privileged and any way that I can use, any way that the Lord will use me, I'm grateful. And you can have all that and you should, like with a grateful heart.
Yeah.
But it's work.
Yeah. It's
not easy sometimes. Sometimes you are exhausted. Sometimes you don't have it to give. Sometimes you don't feel like it. And sometimes you are pressing your way. And it's not always with a joyful heart.
Yeah.
that you are, let me go do what I do because I'm tired. All right. Or whatever it is that I may be dealing with. I don't feel like it, or somebody just said, because people don't mind. Yeah. Somebody said something to me that was off key and off color, and I'm about to go up here or I got devastating news. Whatever it is that we have to worship through.
Yeah. Because
sometimes we got to worship through stuff. But it's always rewarding. Because I honestly, no matter how tired I am, I'm always satisfied. Now that happens.
Yes.
I'm going through it, or I didn't feel like it. But I guarantee every time we come off the stage, we do it now. Every time we come off that stage, it is always like, whether it was a good one or a mess, whatever it was, it is always met with a level of satisfaction to be like, oh, it was good, y'all.
That's true. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, this was good.
For sure, yeah.
Oh, the Lord moved. Oh, it was. And so it's rewarding in that sense.
Yes, sir.
Always satisfied when it's all said and done. I'm always satisfied. Even in the mess ups, even if things didn't go exactly the way you wanted to do, or, you irritated with the MD, or the alto won't get right, whatever it is.
Yeah.
You are at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, and he gets the glory, and you moved in it, and it was his presence, and it was his anointing, and it was he did the work, right?
Yeah.
I was available and he did the work.
Yeah.
Always satisfied. I wish I'd known that then, which I guess it's a bit of a gift to see it that way.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Always satisfied. When it's all said and done, I'm satisfied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I love that afterism for sure.
Yeah.
Because there are so many moments that you are like, man, I just gave all of it. But man, God showed up.
He did a big one.
Showed out.
Yeah. And I think that's the deal. That you get up there and you show yourself available, and you allow the it's the anointing that makes the difference. Literally. It could be a rough start, but just let him have it.
Yeah. When
it's all said and done, what rough start? What you talking about? It was great.
It was good.
Yeah. For sure.
Well, man, where can they find you?
So I'm on Instagram. You can find me on Instagram, IJWilliams21. That's the only social media platform I have right now. Okay. And my sister's been after me like, so when you gonna get this, and when you gonna do that, and when you gonna put this up? And I'm like, I will. And then I have a friend of mine, a couple of people have asked me like, so you've been doing stuff for other people, and you've been doing work with other stuff and doing it. When you gonna do yours? Exactly. And I just had a conversation actually about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, this is great. So when are you doing yours? And
because
I finally was like, okay, fine. Okay, I'll do it. And it took me right back to, it's funny how we would have this conversation. It took me back to the whole thing around, I'm cool with being in the back. Yeah. I don't feel like I'm missing anything by doing a BGB or whatever. Like, it's cool. I'm cool with it. Yeah. But it keeps coming up. And so this very last time I said, well, this year I'm just going to submit to it and we'll do it. And so, that was 2 weeks ago we had that conversation. And so in February, we'll start putting stuff together and figuring out what's what. More to come, though. Definitely more to come.
I love that.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Come on.
I'm excited.
Well, man, I have enjoyed you on the podcast today.
Thank you. I've enjoyed being here.
Yeah, man. You
it went quick.
It did go quick.
It went quick.
It usually does.
Oh man, it went quick.
We enjoyed time with the Lord. It goes quick.
Yeah.
But man, I just first want to say thank you. You dropped a lot of wisdom for not just me, but also the community that's listening. And that tired piece, man.
It happens.
And it happens, but like
there is a but, definitely.
But like I have it, and it's okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Totally.
And I love that. So thank you.
No, thank you. I really appreciate being here. This was great.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you guys for listening to the Worship Afterisms podcast. I want to remind each of you, hey, if there is a question that you feel burning in your heart that you would like to see happen on this podcast or ask to one of our leaders like Isaac, make sure you put it down in the comments of this video, and our team will be sure to add that to the flow of questions that show up in the season. Also, just want to remind each of you, make sure you subscribe.
Yes.
I know a lot of y'all have been eavesdropping. But you don't have to eavesdrop anymore. You can be a part of the community. There's nothing but love here. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. There's so many people that have so much wisdom for you. And then if it is impacting you, make sure you share it with a friend, because that's how we get the word spread out, and that's how it helps others. But I hope Isaac's story today and what he said today has deeply impacted you and reminded you that you're not doing this alone.
No.
That God is very much with you if you allow him to be. So I love y'all, and make sure you remember to use your aphorisms to help one person, anybody, one aphorism at a time. Peace.
Hey everybody, this is Isaac. We just finished Worship Afterism. And listen, if you are not locked in, you need to lock into this podcast. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Don't just lurk. You got to come in, see it for what it is. It was an amazing time, and it'll bless you.